What's up, guys? You should have your workouts now, and I wanted to quickly take you through some stuff so you didn't have any questions. But if you do, give me a call. Upperclassmen, you guys can fast forward through most of this since you know it already. Just pay attention to what you're doing, make sure the details are good and that you're recovering well. Alright, if you look at the sheet, initially we've got foam roll, stretch, warm up, movement prep. Alright, the foam rolling, I'm going to send another video that has a 12-minute foam rolling sequence. I want you to do this as much as you can, always before you work out. So we'll skip to the stretching and some of the movement prep stuff. Alright, what I want to do is take some attention to your shoulders first. I don't know if you can use a band or a jump rope, but it's not as comfortable. But if you have a stretchy band like this, we're going to do what's called the T-spine rotations. Go ahead and get on all fours. Slip this over an arm. You need a partner to do this with. Alright, go ahead and put your hand on your back of your head, Steve. Alright, they're going to pull tension here. I want you to make sure that your hips stay level. Okay, this shoulder stays stable, and you're going to open up as far as you can. Then you're going to close it all the way down and all the way under. Good. Open up and back under. Okay. I think we got 5 listed on there. Once you get that done, keep this on the same arm, but this time partner pulls from the underside. So it's the same thing, but in the opposite direction. Open up, close. Open all the way, open, open, open. Good. All right, that's T-spine rotations with the band. You'll get, make sure you get it done on both sides. All right, next one. I'm gonna call these cheerleader stretches. Go ahead. First one, straight across. Second one at an angle. Third one at an angle. Okay. I think we got 7 of each of these. I want you to do this every time before we start. So get that done after the foam rolling. Once you get that done, I want you to go ahead and run or a speed ladder. It's something to warm up your whole body. Jumping jacks take at least 5 minutes to get your body warm. Then we're going to move into the movement prep phase. For the movement prep, we're going to do forward lunged in steps, the first one, starting up push-up position. Alright, what you're going to do is bring your left foot by your left hand and drop that forearm to the ground and just hold for about 20 seconds. You'll return that leg back and then switch and do the other side. Alright, after that, front and cross kicks. Go ahead and stand up. Alright, the thing with this one, you hold your arms out in front. Alright, I don't want any spine flexion, so don't bend forward. I don't want it to be only at the hip, and you're just going to kick your foot up straight out in front. And then we're going to do cross kicks. So open your arms to 45, and you're bringing that leg across. Again, not getting any spinal flexion. Alright, squat reaches. Alright, get a nice shoulder width stance. Turn your toes out just slightly. Alright, what we're going to do is just bend over and touch your toes like you're doing a hamstring stretch. Be relaxed here. What you're going to do is drop your butt down. Make sure that your heels do not come up off the ground. Okay? Now, take your left arm and press into your leg and reach up as high as you can with your right. Okay, now switch. Good. Now, keep your hands down. Lift your butt. Butt down. Reach left. Reach right. Butt up. Butt down. Reach left. Reach right. Alright, that's the sequence for the squat reaches. Alright, last one's hand walk. So you start up, push-up position again. Okay, nice plank. And what you're going to do is you're going to walk your feet to your hands as far as you can without bending your knees. And then you're going to walk your hands out. That completes one. I think we got 5 listed on the sheet. Okay. Next section. This is your agilities. Your agilities will be supersetted with each one of your exercises. So on the first one, you'll do front squat, go into a set of pro agility, and then come back to the front squat. So when you get to the pro agility, you're going to do 3 sets. And we'll show you what that is here in a minute. But now we need to go get the front squat. Start with the rack. Don't take it off the bar yet. No, go ahead and start. Alright guys, when you're doing front squat before, make sure that this bar is lower than your shoulder. So approach it. I mean that you won't want the bar up here and try to pull it off that way. In order to rack this correctly, you want your hands just outside shoulder width. Alright, you're going to approach a bar and put your neck literally on the bar. Okay, and lift your elbows. Step back. This is creating a shelf okay? It'll be a little uncomfortable at first, but he's not holding any weight in his hands. It's all on top of his shoulders. Fairly common mistake is if you are holding the bar, go ahead and drop your elbows down, pretend you're holding it. A lot of torque here, very uncomfortable. So always keep the elbows up from when you take it off the bar, through the range of motion, and then when you rack it. So holding that posture, get a nice squat stance, and we're gonna drop down. Perfect. Depth gauge, make sure you drop this hip below your knee, come back up. And that's how I want you to do front squat. All right, walk it in. When you're done, always make sure you walk it all the way in and lower the bar. All right, superset. So it's the pro agility. This is one of the tests that we do when you get here. It will be electronically timed. It's 10 meters long, or 10 yards long, starting in the middle, okay? Straddle your line, measure the line here. I want you to break to the right. You're gonna sprint down. Go ahead, sprint down, Steve. Touch a line with your hand. Bam. Sprint past that line all the way back to the other one. Touch, and then sprint through. That's one. You got 3 of those. Okay, it's called the pro agility. Across 3 lines. One in the middle, one on the end, and one on the end. All right, after that, we're going to single leg RDL. Let's go over back to the rack. All right, here's what I'm looking for a single leg RDL. For the first time, if you've ever done this, you can do it with a barbell or dumbbell, depending on what you have. Pull your shoulders back, keep them there the whole time. Nice tight grip, okay? All I want you to do is lean to one side, so lift a foot off the ground. Now nothing is going to move, okay? From shoulders to his heel should be a straight line. Go ahead and lean forward, let the bar slide right down your leg, make contact with your leg. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Again, do it again. Maintain posture the whole time. Squeeze glute, that's good. And that bar should drag right up and down your quad. Good, Steve, you can rack it. All right, superset, okay? Go from the single leg RDL to what's called a depth jump. All right, step up on the box. I just want you to take a small hop off. You're going to touch the ground here and then hop back onto the box. Okay, do it again. Okay, guys, the most important thing about this is landing evenly and trying to minimize the amount of time that your feet stay in contact with the ground. So it's this right here that I want you to focus on. Do it again. Tap, go, and land softly. Okay? Now, for the freshman, I'm not sure how you're moving. I need to make sure that when you're doing this, that your knees aren't coming together, okay? What I mean is, if he's jumping off of this, show a front view. Show a front view. All right. All I want you to do is watch your knees. Can you give me valgus collapse? Okay, go ahead and do it. If you jump off and your knees are doing this, don't do the drill anymore, okay? Until you can get that under control, I don't want you doing it. So again, make sure you have good hip, knee, toe alignment. Go ahead. Boom. And not the other way around. All right. Then from that, we're moving to lateral lunge. Let's just grab a 10 off the rack here. All right, nice wide stance showing lateral lunge. This one's pretty simple. Legs stay straight. All I'm looking for this one, guys, is to make sure that you stay upright in your posture. Do one bad where you lean forward. Okay, I don't want you doing this. Fix it. All right, do another one and hold. Okay, good posture here. And again, we need to make sure, come over on this side for me. Drop down again. What I'm looking for is to get this hip down, okay? Rise above parallel, okay? I don't want it up in here, I want it down low. Good, all right. Superset with Icky and Ollie shuffle. This is on a speed ladder, it's fairly common. All right, let's do Icky first. It's in, out pattern. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Slow it down so they can see it. So in, out, in, out, in, out. Okay. You got Icky shuffle for 2, down and back is 1, so it's a total of 4 lengths. You'll do that, and then you'll do what's called the Ollie shuffle. Looks like this. Also for 4. Cool. All right, high-low plank. So starting up, push-up position. Okay. For the plank, I I don't want hips up, and I don't want you to sag. So make sure your lower abs are squeezed tight. But then we're going to drop from high plank into low plank, and then bring it back up. Pretty simple. And then lateral bounds. Just in one spot. I want you to work on the control of this first. So jump lateral, stick the landing.